Hey everybody, welcome to another Unity asset review, and in this video I'll be checking out the Arctic castle from, wait for it, Sandro Tatinashvili. Okay, 32 takes and I got your name right, I didn't butcher it at all. So sit back and let's see what this Skyrim-like package really looks like once you get under the covers. Hi again guys, and before we pop into the editor, I just wanted to thank you all again for all of the support that you've given in getting us to these 1,000 subs. The more likes, comments, subscriptions we get, the more YouTube algorithm picks up the videos and shows it to more people. So without you guys, we wouldn't have any videos because no one would be watching them. So thanks again. Really, and I keep on saying it even though I can't pronounce my R's, really appreciate it. You can grab me on Facebook and Twitter. Let's pop into the editor and see what we get in this kit, and then we can pop back into the demo scenes and have a muck about. So I'm inside Unity and I've loaded up demo scene A, because you get two demo scenes. You get two castles, pre-built castle scenes to choose from. One that's the night time that you've already seen me riding around a horse. Demo scene A, which is during the daytime. It's a bit brighter and it's a different layout with some of the other models. Before we get in, I just want to show you these houses. Let's have a double click and zoom in. So if you wanted to make your own houses like these in something like UConstruct or Ultimate Survival, some of these models don't really suit for that, and then others like this one here does. That's lovely. So you can imagine that in UConstruct or something, you can build that wall, or this one here. See what I mean? I mean, some of these are really nice to look at, and other ones, even though they're really nice to look at, they're just full sections like that. You could, I mean, depends what you want in your game. You could have whole sections of that you build. Makes your game a little bit different. So instead of building a little bit, so you could do that with your game. Pre-built blueprints for your houses. Look at that, another little model here. These lots of things you get in this pack. I have played about with this pack already. I have played about with the other demo scene, as you know, because you saw me riding around the horse. And let's have a look at doors. Even though you don't get any scripts to open doors in this demo pack, you do get the doors with the hinges that you could animate them yourself. So depends what you want to do. If you wanted to use this for you build a UConstruct, you could kind of get away with it, I suppose. But look how much stuff you get. There is so much in this pack. One niggly thing that did annoy me is like models like this one, where it would be fantastic if you could walk up inside it, but they're just blocked off as solid models, and there's a few like that. So this is I'm going to refer to this as a supporting wall, but you could be up there shooting arrows off the top. It's lovely. Would have been nice if it was hollow. Can't have everything, I suppose. Like these watchtowers, they're hollow, and you've got the circular one, and you've got the square ones with the stairs. Look at that, it's lovely, with the lovely top of it. Oh, it's beautiful. But then you look at the spire, and the spires, see that there? It's one solid block, the inside's empty. You can't really use that for anything other than exterior. Annoying. That could have been nice if it was hollow as well. That would have been lovely. But it's not. You can't use it because it's not hollow. It's a lovely pack. I can't emphasize enough how lovely it is. It's just that one's got an open bit you can go inside and have a chat about. Why do you do the other ones as well? It's odd. And these ones pre-assembled. As I was saying, you've got pre-assembled houses, so you could build your own layout, and then you've got these pre-assembled ones for just quickly dragging and dropping them in your scene. I mean, look at that, it's beautiful. Right, so here we are inside our scene A, which is the daytime scene. You haven't seen this one yet with me in it already because I was in scene B with my horsey. I changed the FPS controller to the standard FPS controller because I like the footsteps and I like the controller a little bit better. I just used the camera and the effects from the original one that you get with the asset. So this asset at the moment from, I'm going to call you Sandro, the guy who made it. Sandro, because I can't really pronounce your surname. It hurts my brain. $50 on the asset store. $50. What else was $50, I hear you ask? Well, the big environment pack was $50, and yes, there is a difference. So, oh, I just walked through that obelisk. That's a missing collider if ever I saw one. That's annoying. You know my views on colliders. See, you've got colliders here, and look at the snow on that wood. I do love some snow on the wood. Textures in general in this pack are lovely. Textures in general are lovely. I do love them. Some of them, every now and again, are a bit dodge. They've recently come back, and Sandro has updated this with PBR textures for a lot of the place. I don't know if he did everything. It doesn't look like he did everything. Some do look like they've been redone and others don't. Frankly, I think some of the models need to be redone as well. I still think that this is Skyrim territory, and maybe in some places Skyrim remastered at a push if we're being generous. But some of the models do need to be worked on. Some of they call them ice in the prefabs folder, and some of them are rocks. There's the seams here, so stuff like that I'm marking down on. I know I can go in and edit them myself, but out of the box they're supposed to be made as best as they can be for us to be playing about with. I shouldn't have to go in and edit, but I do have to tweak some of them. You're going to get a little bit of a markdown for that. A little bit of a markdown. Other things, these are beautiful. I love these barrels and boxes. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! That's right, you can just smash right through them because there's no colliders, and I can put them in later myself, but come on. Lazy. Give me a collider out of the box. Don't make me do it myself. Lovely steps. Trees are nice, and then every now and again, bomb. You see something like this. Dodgy model here. And a bit of an iffy texture on it as well, in my opinion, but mainly a dodgy model because you need to have a nice long wall. You've got to put your long walls together, and then you need to have these ends and joiny bits that you add on, but it just feels out of place and feels just like plopped on the end. This one's really bad here. I don't like this one at all. See, look, see that bit there? Just poking out. And so, yeah, little touches every now and again just makes me scratch my head and think, you just skimped a little bit. You skimped a little bit when you didn't have to. And then you look at his models of his houses, and they're beautiful. Beautiful, as we saw in the prefab folder. You really do like them. They're lovely. Lovely. No doors scripts, as I said, but you can add those yourself. But oh, they're lovely. Even like little things here, like the bench. Ground textures could be better in my opinion. What can you do with this pack? Well, not only can you build a castle, but you can also build the surrounding village, as you can see. Let's go and find the castle. So, following up these steps, you get a lot of, let's run a bit. So you get a lot of models. You can do a lot of variations. There's a keeps, there's the castle over there. Is that a bloody boat? It's a freaking boat. I realise we've got boats. We got boats. And I do believe there's some dragon skeletons, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, let's drop down. Whoa, a splosh. Okay, so tent. Can we crouch and get inside the tent? Control. Alright, no, I can't. But if your controller did, then you would be able to get into it. So splash! Let's get to that boat. What do I think so far? I think this is probably one of the best values for money that I've spent, to be honest. I'm going to give a little bit away straight away. It's not a 5. It's not a 5 because I've already picked quite a few holes. Oh, hang on. No! Invisible wall? No! An invisible wall stopping me from getting on the boat. We'll have to have a play with that after the demo scene. Okay, so you get a boat. it's a beauty. I mean, you could just pick this demo scene and just stick it in a game and then click build and then sell it on the asset store. I can imagine some people would do that because it is. Oh no, I'm in the water. That was a bit cold. I have looked at a few castle packs so far. I own quite a few, and I'm going to do different castle reviews. This one is now, at this point of time, we haven't even got to the castle yet, is the one to beat, in my opinion. So here we are inside the castle. This is what you get. These are the prefabs that we saw in those folders, and they're pretty damn impressive. Wow. If only we could enter the bottom of this. You know how frustrating that is? At the bottom of this, you can't bloody enter it. Can we go up here? Yes! Yes! Oh, there's colliders. We can go up here. Thank you for putting colliders on this. Oh! I thought you wouldn't have put colliders on, and I was about to get ready to rant about how there's no bloody colliders. But here they are. And let's jump. Whee! Not a big fan of these walls. It's like you... They're alright. They're alright. Don't get me wrong. They're okay. It's just... These don't inspire me. These don't inspire me that much. But you know, I can't have everything, I suppose. Ooh, we nearly fell over the edge. Whee! It's alright. They're okay. They're nothing special. But look at those. Look at those castle gates. Oh! Wow. I was just sitting here scratching my beard, looking at. There you are. Wow. I do like it. But there's too many flaws, and by that I mean with a W, not with an O, for me to be like truly spellbound by it. I can't get inside here. It annoys me. Oh, the more I think about it, the more frustrated I am. Like here could be a nice entrance. I could go inside and then get up the top to fire arrows out against my enemies, or fire catapults against besieging dragons. I'm going. This here, look at that. You just want to climb inside it. There's a little window. It's mocking me. Why he's got a window in there just to mock me? So yeah, little things like that. Little things like that just make me get a little bit frustrated. I mean to get frustrated. I don't enjoy it. But, and like here we go. Every now and again, like you see all those beautiful textures and the walls, and they look nice. And then I run up to this one and I go, oh, not so inspired. Not so inspired by this one. Odd. So I think he's halfway through redoing all the textures. I don't know. Has he done them all? Oh, we're inside the Great Hall. You can just imagine now that you've got, this is a multiplayer game that you've made, and you've got everyone around here role playing and going gafar gafar, fluff fluff fluff. You come here and you sit in your chair like Ragnar Lothbrok, looking at all your Vikings. Alright, bad analogy, but here you go. It's lovely. It's big. It's juicy. Oh, there's a face carved on there. This is the Bear Clan. It is. There's elements of this that are well thought out and got a nice AAA feel about them. Other parts of it feel like they're still waiting to be upgraded. I really do hope that he is still in the process of redoing models and some more textures, and this isn't just like, okay, I've done an update and now we're good. Oh no! Oh, there you go. It was. I need to climb off from this wall, but we can't because there's no colliders in this one. See, I knew I was going to rant, and there it is. There's my rant. Let's play about a little bit more with this one, and then we'll pop into the other demo scene. But so far, you can get the impression that I am a happy bunny. There are elements that could be made better. You could be able to go inside these keeps. Some of the textures could be a bit nicer, but in general, it makes me happy that I've spent my, oh look at that little effect there with this light beaming in. It has made me happy that I've spent my money on it. It's not the best thing I've ever seen. It's not Witcher 3, but it's good. It is AAA 2014 good, in my opinion. And that's pretty damn high praise for something that an indie guy has done in his bedroom, no doubt, or possibly he's got a little mini studio at home, I don't know, I'm giving him a disservice. To do something like this. This is like one guy has made this, and I'm like complaining, going, well, it's not as good as a Witcher 3. Gah, he's shit. Not spending my $50 on this because it's not as good as something that a team of artists have spent months working on. It has cost hundreds of thousands. Gah, dear oh dear. You know, it's ridiculous when you think about it. When the words come out of your mouth and you hear yourself talking, it is stupid. It is well worth your money. Is it 5 out of 10 flawless pack? No, it's not. There are quite a few things wrong with it. Are they as many plentiful errors as the big environment pack? No, not in my opinion. So I know some of you are saying I was a bit harsh in my last review on the big environment pack, but mainly that's also because it's no longer supported and it's basically a dead asset that's still being sold, and its update was to get some of the scripts working rather than updating the models and the textures. This update recently was to add PBR modern textures to his asset. That has to be commended and rewarded with your love, because it's somebody who released something to the asset store, is making money, I don't know, probably good money, because I can imagine this sells well, and then went, no, that's not enough, that's not good enough, I need to go back and make it better. And that gets me all excited. And this pack here, even with all of its little annoyances, I'm enjoying it, and I'm using it in my own scene, and I'm having fun. So let's pop in to the next castle. Hang on, before we do, oh shit, I nearly just fell over the edge, just shat myself. Oh, before we go into the next scene, I finally made it up to the top. And I'm just going to sing a little song, because I've got my mic downstairs. Mrs. is in bed asleep, the kids are sleeping, and I'm going to sing. Oh, fuck it. Oh, I'm going to bed. Okay, let's load up the next one. Here we are in scene B. It's night time. There are the northern lights, it seems. It's weird. That's weird. As you can tell, I'm using its own controller this time and not the standard one, because I just loaded straight into the scene. And it makes me a little bit dizzy. I hope it doesn't make you too dizzy. I'll try and go as slow as I can. So, door is down. The gate has fallen. Let's get inside the castle. This is castle build number 2. What do I think of this asset? Well, I'll tell you what I think about this asset. It's bloody lovely. It is bloody lovely, and I feel that we need to encourage these artists who, while they've made an asset that is now a few years old, and I would say that this asset is 2014 AAA and 2017 not AAA. Alright, let's give it a score. So now we're going to have to give you a score out of 5. You're not a 5. You're not a 5. There's too many annoyances. Like, it's not flawless, it's not perfect. Hello, keep on reminding me who you are. Can't go inside these models. I'd love to be able to get inside them. Some of these textures, like these, I really like these textures, the wear and tear on them, the way that it just feels alive. And then your other textures, they don't. So it's better than 3. It's better than a 3 definitely, but it's not a 4.5. And I'm fighting between giving it a 3.5 and a 4, but there's too many good things, and there's a lot of assets. There's a lot of models that you get for $50 in this pack, and the prefabs that he's gone and built together of those pre-built mod, like, you know, he's taken a lot of the walls and he's built pre-built houses and castle elements. So a lot of thought has gone into this. You can pretty much just go click clock and put it in your game, you know, to make a game out of. So I have to say, you, my friend, you, Sanjo, are being rewarded for your tireless and ongoing improvements to your assets with a juicy, big red hot 4 dragons. 4 Targaryen dragons. Right, so that's me, the Mother of Dragons, calling it a night. If you do like these videos, I really need you to spread the word, click like, click subscribe, put comments down below like you do, and basically help us grow, help the community. We are building a pretty nice community here on YouTube together. So right now, I'm heading off to bed. It's time for a shave and a shower. I'll see you all guys in the next video. And if you like this video and you want to see more, click on that lovely subscribe button that's down below. Right next to it there's a magic bell. When you click it, magic things can happen. And also on the left side of your screen, hopefully I've got some videos playing. So give them a click, you can find out what other stuff I've been up to. So until next time.